because they both have value. Going back to which thought has value, the collective thought of my life is significant and insignificant is the most helpful thought.
Oh my God,
because
it's so good.
thinking I'm significant or insignificant are both unhelpful thoughts.
Oh my God. You actually just summarized perfectly what I feel like actually has been going through my head for years, which is what I do believe is so important. And at the same time, I'm like, none of it matters, right? It's this weird duality that but it's so freeing because it takes so much pressure off where it just becomes like fun. Like it's how can I bring more fun into life? Like when did we lose the joy of life and the fun of life that we had as children? When was it programmed out of us? And how can I connect to that child and bring that spirit back in and be like, yeah, I'm going to do some amazing things in the world, but without it being stressful, with it being fun and with it being something that I can do and it effortlessly flows out of me. Like I believe that every single person is incredibly creative, and we are creators at the actual core of us. And a lot of us have lost it, and I lost it for years. And so what I think is, how can I make the creativity flow out of me in some sort of way and just allow the space for it to happen? And one of the things that happens, and it's not necessarily my goal of it, but when I sit in silence, I get ideas that come through and I'm like, oh man, I don't know how I didn't see this. And that's where they all are. So it's like a lot of times we're trying to force things to happen. We're trying to force creativity, we're trying to force ideas. But sometimes when I get there, I'm like, oh man, yeah, this is the thing I've been searching for. And it's just, I think every person just needs to give themselves just a little bit more space to not be on their phone, to not be constantly, and a lot of people have children, their children are up. Can you wake up a little bit earlier, not be on your phone, and just sit in silence and see what comes up? And I think that it's really important for people because what you'll notice is exactly what you're saying, which is what we do, like this life is so important, but it is very insignificant, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Like I love watching videos on YouTube about how small the earth is compared to the rest of the universe. And it stresses my wife out. She's like, I'm going to have a panic attack. Why do you watch this? Because I was like, I like to remind myself that even though it's all happening and I'm in it, none of it actually truly matters.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Absolutely. And I think when I'm listening to you, there's this feeling that, I feel like I agree with you. I think everyone is a creator. I do believe that creativity flows when we connect with that. But I think sometimes we feel so distracted from it.
Yeah.
And it's so much easier to pull out our phone. It's so much easier to put on a show in the background. It's so much easier to do all of these